Come close to me. Come close to me. Come. Not that close. Oh, not that close. Guys, Ghana, are you ready? I'm coming for you. I'm coming. You know what? They didn't believe in Africa, but God did. I love this game. Only me and Freddy. Look. I'm living my best life, I swear.
That was Patrice Evra at the start there, talking about his entry into Ghana this evening. He's expected to land in the country. What he's going to do, I'll tell you later on in today's update. I'm going to talk about Thomas Partey, who has returned to training for Arsenal. The man who was out of injury that led to the decline in sort for the Gunners in form. They lost to Manchester United, the only loss they suffered so far, and they've been struggling in that midfield position. And he's got back into training just in time for their weekend game versus Brentford, which has been confirmed for Sunday kickoff. More details coming in on Thomas Partey's front. We're also going to talk about Jose Painstil, who just played 37 minutes of this weekend's game and then the man of the match award. Jose Painstil also suffered an injury. Because of that, he played just 37 minutes, and he is going to be fit for the weekend. More details coming up on that front. And now KUDUS MOHAMMED is being touted as a player who was untouchable, more or less, by a coach of Ajax. He has proven himself worthy to start every single game. We'll look at the comments coming in. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and we'll talk about Thomas Partey first and foremost. The Ghanaian player has returned to training for Arsenal. Partey is set to take part in this weekend's game as they play Brentford. The weekend games are back in the English Premier League, that is, but there are some games that will still be off. Crystal Palace's game will be off. Manchester United's game will be off. Chelsea versus Liverpool game will also be off. Aside those games, I think every single game should be back. Arsenal versus Brentford, which will be played at Sunday 12 p.m. will have Thomas Partey in there because he is back in training and back for full fitness. On the Ghana Black Stars front as well, that would mean that Partey can take part in the international friendly game between Ghana and Brazil, and then Ghana and Nicaragua slated for France and also for Spain respectively. So Thomas Partey's return will be good news for Arsenal fans who have been wanting the Ghanaian to be back for their club. They've been struggling without him. They struggled in that Manchester United game without Partey. They could have won it, but Partey's importance was emphasized in that loss. We'll see what happens when he is declared in the first team to play versus Brentford this weekend, and we wish him the very best back for full fitness. Hopefully they have found the permanent solution to that his thigh problem. You don't know. We'll see what happens on that front in terms of Partey and his return to full fitness. And my next story has to do with another Ghanaian who has suffered an injury. He suffered an injury over the weekend. Jose Painstil, well, he is expected to be back available for Genk over the weekend. He played just 37 minutes and the man of the match award in the Belgian league, and it was great to see him flourish once again, finding the back of the net once again. This season he has been great. Surprised he was not included in the team. Only Coach Otuado can explain to us. Unfortunately, we might not have the chance to ask him that, at least not those in Ghana here. Probably those who travel for that game versus Brazil, which I would have loved to be there, would be able to query him on it. But Jose Painstil, the 24-year-old who sustained an injury in a 2-1 win against the Union Saint-Gilloise on Sunday due to injury. Jose Painstil is expected to be available for Genk against Gent in the Jupiler Pro League this weekend. The 24-year-old was substituted in a 2-1 win, which he scored the opening goal for due to injury. Painstil was named the man of the match despite playing just 37 minutes. The winger was replaced after 37 minutes after appearing to be in discomfort following a knock, but it was enough to earn him the best player accolade. Now, it's gathered that Painstil's injury and substitution by the coach was a precautionary measure, and he's expected to be fit for this weekend's league game against Gent. Painstil has been superb form this season, scoring 4 goals in 8 appearances this season. Despite his impressive performances, Painstil was left out of Ghana's squad to face Brazil and Nicaragua this month. We'll see. Probably he will earn a late call-up into the national team. You never know. It happens. It won't be the first time it will be happening. So watch out for that. And let's talk about Patrice Evra, who is set to come into Ghana. And he confirmed that in that opening video you watch, he has Patrice Evra, a French international, Manchester United former player, a left back, great one at that, talking about his love for the game. I love this game, he says. He's launching his book, and that is why he's coming into Ghana to promote it. He's promoting it across the globe. Now, the former Manchester United star Evra confirmed his trip to Ghana, where he'll be promoting his new book. Evra has released a new book titled I Love This Game and is promoting it across the globe. And Ghana is his next destination. Now, Evra is scheduled to arrive at the KUDUS International Airport on Monday evening. Manchester United Supporters Union of Ghana have planned to give their legend a rousing welcome and also spend some time with him. The Champions League winner will also visit his hometown Dakar, Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Nigeria as part of the tour. The ex-French international has spent 8 years at Manchester United, where he developed a good partnership with five-time world best player Cristiano Ronaldo. The left back won 14 titles with Manchester United before joining Juventus, where he also scooped 5 titles. So Patrice Evra will be in Ghana tonight. He is arriving. A raucous welcome over to him and the Manchester United fraternity here in Ghana. My final story has to do with KUDUS MOHAMMED, who has been touted as a striker, but I gave everything in every position. I'm an attacking midfielder, but it's for the team. If I have to play elsewhere for the team, I'm happy to do that. KUDUS MOHAMMED has now scored 3 goals in a row, including a Champions League goal versus Glasgow Rangers, and you cannot ignore this performance and leave him out of the team anymore. We'll see what happens on that front. So that has been it for today. Thomas Partey is back in action. Patrice Evra set to arrive in Ghana this evening. KUDUS MOHAMMED cannot be ignored, and Joseph Painstil will be back. He's not injured. It will not be a lengthy injury, just a precautionary measure that was taken when he felt something over the weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening. Congratulations to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They left it late, but they got the win they wanted. Over to Sunday for that second leg in Kumasi. Enjoy the rest of the evening.